And then Monday night, over on the SUC network, I'll be in Nashville. Andy Kennedy.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I look a little crazy right now, but that's because a couple of these steps I've already done and it's not going to be real time. Just to kind of update you guys on how I got to this point, I shampooed my hair with the Pravana clarifying shampoo. I deep conditioned with the Afro G texture treatment. I just used these two leave-ins. I have the silicone free Miracle Styler leave-in and then the leave-in conditioned by Miss Jessie's. I kind of regret using this. I'll explain why in a bit. But I like to use this because you can use it as a heat protectant. Plus it has a lot of slip. After I moisturized my hair, I used this, the Rev Air Reverse Air Dryer, I think. I will have a whole separate video dedicated to this tool. I need to trim my hair, and one of the steps that I take to trim my hair is I'll blow it out or I'll stretch it out. So that's where this tool will be featured. It did what it was supposed to do. I will share a little bit more insight in my next video, but I felt like this leave-in condition, it kind of hindered the performance of this Rev Air Dryer, just because this, yes, it's a leave-in conditioner, but it has hold. And I think it's because it has aloe vera or something in here. Even with my hair being stretched out, there were still individual strands that were still coily. And the pattern in the back of my hair is much tighter than the front, and it's much coilier. I did alternate the dial in between 5 and 6. I stuck with 6 for the back of my hair because the back of my hair is very coarse. And then for the front, which is already a little bit looser, I didn't think it was necessary to have heat up so high, so I turned it back a dial. That explains how I got here. So as you guys can see, this is typically how I do my blowouts. So for this tutorial, you're gonna need a couple things. For the necessities, what you're gonna need is a rat tail comb. You guys have seen me use this so many times. Something to detangle your hair as you're doing it, so pick, of course. I'm gonna be using this Got To Be Ultra Glue Gel. I used to use this stuff for my wash and goes, and it wasn't really meant for that. This is basically like super glue for natural hair. I need some black rubber bands, of course. I just dropped one. This isn't necessary, but I also picked up this Cream of Nature edge control. I picked up the one that's like the color gel, so it deposits more color onto the hair. It's gonna look amazing with the look that I'm going for. So everyone's head shape is different, so you may need to adjust your parts and mess. All right, you guys, so all I did was I just have these two sections in the front, these two boxes basically. Actually, they're more like rectangles, but that's just gonna be our little secret. So I'm just gonna take this side and then tuck it away. Now I'm taking a little bit of that gel and I'm just smoothing down the hair at the root. But you gotta ensure that you get every side that's visible, basically. Next up, I'm gonna take some of this edge control, which, y'all, this stuff is so good. You can see how much I have. It's actually kind of a lot, but it's okay. And you can see how it's just making the roots look really, really, really dark. It's depositing more color on, which when the light hits it from different angles, it makes it look super shiny. So I want the braid to lay on the side of my face, not directly down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gather the hair and then just pinch it, and you can see where the braid is gonna fall now. So I'm pinching the hair and then I'm just gonna loop it through this rubber band. If your hair texture is similar to mine, this isn't enough. Whenever I put rubber bands at the root with my hair, I always took them out because my hair is so slippery that the rubber bands just don't stay. This is what I learned. If you take a piece of your section that you're using to braid the hair and just wrap it around the base, the rubber band will hold. After you've wrapped the hair around your base, you simply braid. That's it. Honestly, you can make your parts a little bit bigger. The bigger your parts are, the fewer braids that you have to do. So keep that in mind. I don't like my braids too chunky. When I practiced this a couple weeks ago, I did have chunkier braids, but right before I filmed this, I changed my mind and I opted for skinnier braids. So what I'm gonna do is just braid this side and then we'll move on to the next section. Alright, you guys, so I'm finally done with the braiding process. What I'm gonna do now is, you guys have seen this in a video that I filmed not too long ago. I forgot exactly what it was, but you guys have seen this before. I'm basically re-wetting the braids again, because for whatever reason, whenever I do braids, they're always stiff for a little bit. So I just wet them up so that they can move a little bit. Because I haven't been to the barbershop in a week, I'm gonna lay down baby hairs. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just brush down the hair in the front. Now, like I mentioned earlier, because this is like a colored gel, it's depositing color onto my hair. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but like the darker your hair is, the more reflect it has. Basically, the more shinier it is. So I like how it basically makes my baby hairs look kind of like jet black, and it just really holds everything together. And then the excess, I just kind of like swipe it on the sides, because then when I brush it through, it just gives like the sides like a nice sheen look. It doesn't make it look dark or anything like that. It just gives it like a nice little sheen, which I like. All I'm doing is just brushing it in, and you can see what I was talking about, how it just makes everything look so much shinier. And then I'm gonna go in with this rat tail comb off camera so that I can sculpt my hairline back in place. So BRB. You guys, this is the finished look. You guys think I decided I wanted to switch it up a little bit. I just wanted to have like a bit of a middle part, because before, whenever I would do braids, it would just be, you know, there would be braids up here as well, and it just wouldn't lay right, especially the ones towards the front. So I think I like the parting for these braids the best. So yeah, but if you were really going for a Travis Scott look, Travis Scott typically has so he has the two in the front, and then he'll have like another pair of braids right here, and another pair of braids. But me, I just made chunkier braids for that middle part. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then give me a big thumbs up. Comment below, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think of the look, and yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up because it is almost 3 o'clock in the morning. So, and I still have to turn around and edit this video. So I will see you guys on my next video.
Take your time on me. Take your time.